Boom, boom. This is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit of Azur Lane on tap today. So the Corvode of Dawn's Rhyme event has ended. The missions are still up for that if you are looking to complete the actual chat frame event portion, which I am. I did manage to actually snatch up Kirov. If you did my last video, you know I was talking about it. I ended up having to do an extra pull on the last day of the event, and I did my first 5, and I got another copy of some Sky Belarusa, which I did not yeet, but then I did another 5, and I managed to snatch up Kirov. So I do have her now. So let's see, I think I put her, yeah, right here. So I got Kirov. So I got all of the actual ships for the actual event, which is pretty good. And I've got most of them done. Mermans is done, Belarus is done, Grimyaski's done, Gromki is done. And I'll have Talon and Kirov up well before. We've still got a few more days. So I'll have them up to 70. And then I just need to do one more on Talon, and I'll have reached the mark. I don't need to do Kirov because I'll have enough points because I did the actual level, you know, the A2, B2, C2, D2 levels with the actual ships from the, you know, the ships that you got the 20% experience beforehand, which was Aurora, Saratoga, Sheffield, and Hornet were the 4 ships, and you had to run the levels with those. If you did, you got the extra points. That's in case you come up short with one of the ships and you're unable to build, but I did get it on the last day, so I do have the ship, don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to take care of that, and I will go ahead and get the chat frame. The shop is still up, of course, if you're still looking to get your hands on Talon, and of course on this gun. It's going to be up for another 5 days, and then it will close out. And that's the same time that these mission events right here, these event missions will close out as well. So they all get disappear on the same day. So you have a little bit of time to get Talon. If you just purchase, you know, you don't want to purchase Talon in the shop immediately because you might build her, and that would save you like I think it's like 6,000 or 8,000 of the Arcana cubes. That would save you that. So you don't particularly want to purchase Talon until you've actually made sure that you don't build her. So that was that's one of the ways. I mean, you can always purchase them for, you know, duplicates and stuff, so you can do the limit break. But I don't purchase the ship that's in the shop until I've had a chance to build it. So yeah, so I've got them both, and I'll probably finish them both. I've got Kirov setting up in the commission. I've got Kirov and both Talon inside of that commission. I got to close these out here. I completed those. So I do have Talon and Kirov in here as well as a few of the other ships I'm just getting up. I've got here you Meta. This is Operation Siren ship. This is the Siren, the ship that you get running Operation Siren from the Ash Showdown if you're doing that. That ends on the 18th, by the way, so as well. So if you have not got that, you might want to focus on this because this ends on the 18th as well, right here. So you'll still be able to get the ship, of course, but you won't be able to get it through this event. You can get multiple copies of it and whatnot, and start doing about that. I'll have a video a little bit more on Operation Siren once I start focusing on it. All right, so let's talk about the new events that are up. So we do have a new event now. If you go on Azur Lane to Yostar's channel for Azur Lane, you'll see that they do have an event up. It is called the Cutest Companions event. Basically, it's basically just doing certain events will allow you to get bamboo, which you can then feed to the panda, and you then collect rewards afterwards. And you're getting Ning and Ping Hai's outfits. Okay, so you get these outfits. It's an association with WWF World Wildlife Federation on the Panzer conservation that's going on in China, which has been going on in China, and which has successfully taken pandas off of the endangered species list. So there's going to be a couple panda outfits for them. It's for Ning Hai and Ping Hai. You know, they're really not. Their epic ships are not really thing, but they are, you know, considered to be their exclusive outfits. So you're not going to be able to get them inside of the shop. So you definitely want to complete this to actually, you know, to actually do it. And you've got the event is going to be up. You got both Ning Hai and Ping Hai. Okay, tasks for both. The tasks are the same. You just you got to run through it as it goes on. So I'm taking care of. I'm doing Ning Hai right now, and then as soon as that, I'll focus on Ping Hai. It's the same tasks. They're always the same thing. Okay, so there's nothing different about them. It's just that you have to do it. So you want to make sure that you do it over the space of time. And it's going on until the 24th. So basically what you want to try to do is you want to try to do, by the 18th, you want to have one of them done. So I'm on pace to get Ning Hai done by the 18th. And then once I get Ning Hai done, I'm actually going to have her finished before the 18th. At my current pace, I should have her finished around the 16th, maybe on the 17th. And then I'll switch over and start doing Ping Hai, and I'll start doing the tasks for her and complete that as well. It's the same task. It's just basically doing flagships, destroy a certain amount of flagships, victories, destroy enemy, So basically that's what it is, okay? So it's not very difficult in that terms, okay? So, just keep doing it and keep doing it. And as you go through, you'll be able to get more of the rewards, okay? You just want to collect the bamboo. And it, like on this one right here, there's stuff for supply stacks in the dorm, and whatnot like that. So, do commissions and things like that. So, as you're going along, you'll be able to do them in each of the tasks. So in this one here is commissions to enemy ships. So you'll be able to get the same thing. Basically, if you just play the game, you should not have trouble completing it in a reasonable amount of time. But that's all it is complete the daily events, get the shoots, feed them, and then collect the rewards. And it's going to be going until the 24th. That is the only new event. They've still got the this is up, of course, but you can't do this anymore because the event has been closed. You can still do the actual rewards, but you can't actually do the sorties because it's already closed. So I hope you're able to get Gromkey, which I did get Gromkey. They're still doing the special line course. This is, of course, stuff that goes on each day. This is always ongoing events. They do have some new outfits. I don't show the outfits because some of them are a little bit SFW, so I don't particularly show them, but they are up if you want them. So that's the new event. It's really not that big of a deal. Now they do have a new, as always, they do have a new dorm up, which I did go ahead and get for the purposes of the video, and it is, of course, a panda themed event. As you can see, there are pandas literally everywhere. Okay, what's really fun right here is sticking her behind that. Give the panda red eyes because she's one of the few characters that has red eyes. So that's Prince Heinrich, in case you're wondering. And so you're just sticking her behind there. So anybody who has a different color or freaky eyes, and then putting them behind a panda makes the panda look really, it looks like a scary looking panda there with red eyes. He's like he's rabbit or something. But as you can see, there's a bunch of pandas all over it. And then they got a bed up here for them to sleep in. There's chairs, a couch. They can set up here on the thing. So there's a lot of places for them to relax and rest as well. There really isn't no interaction. I can't get a panda to do anything. So the pandas are just, sort of just, you can't really, except for this one, which you can put the panda behind. You can't like throw the balls or anything. So there's no activities from the panda. But this is the panda theme. If you do want to get it, I think it was like 1760 coins, dorm coins. So not that big of a deal. But it is pretty nice. And if you do watch the video, like I say, it is on Azur's website. Talking about the collaboration that they were doing with WWF. That is not the World Wrestling Federation. It is the World Wildlife Federation. And they were the ones that assisted China with the conservation on the pandas. So that is what the theme is for. And that's what the event is for. And it's going to be going until the 24th. Okay, but remember, the actual Corvodan's Rhyme missions events, those are closing, and the shop will close on the 18th. So you need to make sure that you've completed all that you need to, if you want to get the chat screen and whatnot, things like that. But other than that, there is nothing new going on in terms of of what they wanted. So I'm at 2,700, as you can see, for the chat screen. So I only need to complete either one of these, but like I said, Talon's going to hit it first. Okay, and then I'll fully limit break her. Based on how many of the actual mats I have, I might go ahead and do fully break Kirov as well. But Talon was really the showstopper ship from the actual build event portion. The actual turns out to be the biggest reward was the Pamiat retrofit, making her into one of the best light cruisers in the game, on par with some of the newer type priority ships with that 100% evasion that she's able to attain. So she was the real show stealer in terms of that. But from the build event, it seems Talon is the best ship. Soviet Sky Builders is not bad, but she has some limitations with her barrage. Her barrage is a straight shot barrage, and it hits in a very small area. If you can put her in the flagship, and you come up against the boss that doesn't move much and stays, more towards the center of the screen, you're going to have a good chance of hitting the boss with some pretty high damage, because her barrage does pretty good damage. But she has to be in the flagship position, and Soviet Sky Belarus is not the flagship. Soviet Sky Soyuz will be coming out pretty soon, and she is the flagship of the Northern Fleet. So she's going to need to be put in the flagship position, because she's going to give you. We're projecting a big buff to all Northern Fleet ships, so you're going to want to put her in the flagship slot, which is going to, relegate Soviet Sky Belarus to the top or the bottom on the ends, and she's going to be a bookend, and that's going to affect the accuracy and the number of times that you're going to hit with her barrage. So it's just gonna. I wish they would have made that, maybe have some type of modification to that. Complaints have been issued about it, and they know about it, so hopefully they'll do something about it to make the ship a little bit more useful. But yeah, she's not. She's probably still going to be. If you want to keep your fleet straight, Northern Fleet, you can still, of course, maybe flank her with something. Maybe keep her on one side. We'll just have to see. Until Soviet Sky Soyuz comes out, there's really no way to tell. Not projected when she's going to be, but we do know that she is in the works, so she will be coming out pretty soon. So once we do have her, we can make a determination. But it's pretty evident that they are making, it's going to be the 6th fleet composition that you can have for the game. And they did a really good job. The skills, they got some pretty good Vanguard ships, buffs, healing buffs from one ship. Damage Pamiat's evasion. It's going to make it pretty tanky. You'll be able to do a pretty good job. But of course, until we get Soyuz and see what she does and what type of buff she gives us, will be whether or not it's something that you can, in-game with that particular fleet. We'll have to see. So that is everything that is up. So get in there and knock out those bamboo shoots so you can feed your pandas and get the exclusive limited outfits for Ping Hai and Ning Hai. All right, so thanks a lot for watching. All right, remember to subscribe to the channel. Once you subscribe, you'll see a bell. If you click on it, you'll be notified each time I do drop a video. And of course, always remember to share and like the video, because that does help the channel out immensely. So thanks for watching. This is Kenrir coming at you from the corner, signing out.